This is a ranking of all the ghosts from Round the Twist, from the least to the most scary. From the silly and sweet to the terrible and terrifying. Round the Twist is available to view on Amazon Prime, and here on YouTube through the Twisted Lunchbox channel. Viewer beware, there will be spoilers in this video. My name's Anthony Robin, you can call me Tony, and these are the ghosts of Round the Twist. Number 13, the Von Clapp family. Season 4, welcome back. The Von Clapps tragically died when their theatre burned down, and the ghosts want to make one last performance before they move on. The Von Clapps manifest bodies to match the Twist family, and they put on a play of Hamlet, with a kangaroo. Despite containing an entire family of ghosts, at no point is this episode scary, with the show opting for a farce instead. The play's the thing, but this thing is not spooky at all. Number 12, Moondoggie. Season 3, Mally, Boo! When Pete finds an old surfboard, it's haunted by the ghost of Moondoggie. Moondoggie died trying to surf a tidal wave. Moondoggie offers to teach Pete how to be a great surfer and get babes. In exchange, he wants Pete to surf Big Blue, the wave that killed Moondoggie. But Pete doesn't have time for surfing. He has a big test he's supposed to be studying for. In the end, Pete manages to pass his test and put Moondoggie to rest. Moondoggie is definitely a far out surfing spook, but he's just not scary enough to be higher on this list. Number 11, Crenshaw. Season 4, Face the Fear. By the way, if you think I'm picking on the later seasons of the show, wait until you see what's at number 2. Take a guess in the comments below. Bronson has to spend the night in the cemetery in order to win a bet with the Gribble Gang, but there's a dangerous criminal on the loose and he's stashed his loot in Crenshaw's crypt. The ghost of Crenshaw just wants to be left alone, and Bronson doesn't even realise that Crenshaw's dead until the burglar comes to claim his loot. Crenshaw tries to scare him off, but the criminal realises that ghosts can't hurt him. Bronson manages to catch the robber and get the reward. Crenshaw might be a grumpy and mean miser, but he's not scary enough to make the top 10 of this list. Number 10, Matthew and Jeremiah. Season 2, Seeing the Light. These two ghosts have been haunting the lighthouse all season. Matthew fell asleep and didn't light the lighthouse 100 years before, leading to the sinking of his sweetheart's ship. But tonight, and tonight only, if Matthew can light the lighthouse, he can reunite with his long-lost love. So Matthew borrows Pete's body to light the lighthouse, and Jeremiah borrows Gribble Jr. to try and stop him. It turns out Jeremiah loved the same girl and sabotaged his brother all those years ago. Eventually he comes clean, and together they light the lighthouse and save the ghost ship. They're then able to reunite with their loved ones from the ship. It's a sweet story, with all the ghosts reuniting at the end. But this is more of a sad ghost story than a scary one. Number 9, Nell's Family. Season 1, Lighthouse Blues. All through the first season, the Twists have heard music playing in the lighthouse, but they can never catch the spirits playing them. But in the final episode, a little ghost girl reveals herself to Bronson. She likes him because he's funny. Later, the Twists are able to summon the rest of the ghosts by singing. It's a well-known fact that ghosts love a good rendition of Danny Boy. The ghosts are Nell's family, and they help to save the lighthouse from developers. It's a very bittersweet episode, with Nell getting to see the family that she lost so long ago, and the episode ends with Bronson getting his first kiss from the ghost girl. It's an excellent episode, with the ghosts being helpful and not too spooky. Here's a fun fact, the first season of Round the Twist had the most ghost episodes. 7 of the first 13 episodes were about ghosts. There are more ghosts in season 1 than in the other 3 seasons put together. Paul Jennings' pen must have been possessed for these first few scripts. Number 8, Shovel the Dog and Ben Byron. Season 1, Without My Pants. The Twists find a ghost dog digging on the beach, and after Pete pets it, he's unable to say anything without following it up with "Without my pants," to the delight of everyone except for Pete. Nell tells them the story of Ben Byron and his dog who drowned in a storm. The Twists have to find all the bones of Ben Byron and reassemble them to lift the curse from Pete. But as they collect the bones, they become overcome with sadness. Once the bones are reassembled and they return Ben Byron's trousers, Ben Byron and his dog move on to the afterlife. The animated skeleton scene is a little bit scary, but this ghost has a pet dog, and that's just too cute. Number 7, The Dead Seagull. Season 1, Birds Do. When Nell has been hospitalised with a big bill to pay, she tells Pete and Linda about a ruby hidden in her brother's old shack down the beach. But on the way, they're attacked by seagulls, led by the ghost of a dead gull. This gull ghost is a grim ghast with some gruesome grimy guano. When the kids get to the shack, the seagulls try to bury the building in waste, and only when Linda returns the spirit gull's taxidermied body does the ghostly gull leave them alone and return the ruby. The seagull ghost might not seem too scary at first, but it's prepared to actively attack the Twist children, and drowning in bird poo would be a really horrible way to go. Number 6. Dead Ned. Season 1, Skeleton on the Dunny. In the very first episode of Round the Twist, the kids had to deal with the lighthouse's haunted toilet. Dead Ned is spying on the kids when they're on the job, making him creepy in more ways than one. But by the end of the episode, we find out that he's just trying to tell them about the painting hidden in the walls of the toilet. Dead Ned's not bad, he just has boundary issues. We are about to count down the top 5 scariest ghosts of Round the Twist. But if you want more Round the Twist content in the future, subscribe to my channel. I'm currently working on a deep dive retrospective of the entire Round the Twist series, so make sure you hit the like button and the bell to see that video in the near future. Number 5. The Toilet Ghost. Season 2, Quivering Heap. A ghost who haunts an abandoned toilet block is looking to get promoted, and when Pete gets locked in the loo overnight, it's the toilet ghost's chance to show what he can do. The ghost spends the night trying to scare Pete, with mixed results. But when Pete overhears the toilet ghost talking to his supervisor, Pete loses all fear of him, and together they come up with a plan to scare the Gribbles instead. The toilet ghost has some scary moments, but he undercuts himself by trying too hard. Number 4. Old Man Chompers. Season 1, A Good Tip for Ghosts. The Gribble kids test Pete's bravery. He has to return a set of false teeth to the tip at night, and get the cow skull from the middle of the pond to prove that he was there. Linda goes with him, but the pair are chased by Old Man Chompers, the ghost of the tip, who's always searching for his lost grandchildren. The twins are chased about the tip by Old Man Chompers, who's always calling after them, "My darlings, my darlings." Old Man Chompers taps into not just your fear of ghosts, but the childhood fear of those weird old relatives you didn't know very well who came after you at family functions. But it turns out Old Man Chompers just wanted his false teeth back, and he agrees to go and scare Gribble for Pete. Old Man Chompers is ultimately harmless, but he's more than happy to terrorise kids. Number 3. The Haunted Fox Doll. Season 2, Grandad's Gifts. Linda's having strange dreams, and she can hear a fox crying in the night. She finds a secret cupboard in her room, containing an old fox doll. Linda is compelled to bring the fox doll lemons that started growing on the tree outside. As the stole eats the lemons, it begins to regrow. Nell explains to Linda that her granddad shot the fox and buried its guts under the lemon tree. The fox is nearly fully formed, but the Gribbles cut down the lemon tree before the fox grows back its eyes. It seems that the fox will never see, but Nell suggests to Linda she tries giving it lemons from a different tree, and the fox gets a pair of beautiful blue eyes. Turns out the other tree had been buried on her granddad's grave, her granddad who also had beautiful blue eyes. This is a haunting episode, and the fox stole is very unsettling. Number 2. Veronique. Season 3, Toy Love. This might be stretching the definition of ghost, but no spooky Round the Twist list would be complete without Season 3's Living Doll. When the twists have a clear out, Linda throws away her old doll, but Veronique keeps turning up and crying out, "Cuddle me! Cuddle me! Cuddle me!" The doll even trashes Linda's room, but in the end, she's not after Linda. She just wanted to be reunited with the Michael doll. While not on the same level as some other famous living dolls, Veronique has some genuinely scary scenes, earning her the penultimate spot on the Round the Twist spooky list. And the number 1 most scary ghost from Round the Twist is the Clown Ghost from Season 1, Noel. When the Twists find an old trunk full of circus clothing, they dress their scarecrow as a clown, and then play dress up with the rest of the clothing themselves. But little do they know that the clothing is haunted by the spirits of the circus folk. The scarecrow comes to life and chases Linda all around the lighthouse. The chase and the manic laughter are really intense for a kids show. In the end, they dress up a mannequin as the lady clown, and the two go off and rejoin the circus together. This clown ghost had no ill intent, but that manic chase scene and some of the visuals made him really scary. So what do you think, guys? Was the clown ghost the most scary Round the Twist spook? You can comment below if you think I got it wrong. And if you like videos about 80s and 90s kids TV, you should watch one of my other videos that YouTube is suggesting to you next. I've been Tony. Bye-bye.